Hi guys, how are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you'll be watching this video from. I am happy to be here. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. It's the Saturday of 29th. No, today is 21st. I'm remembering about 29th because 29th of September will be my birthday. So September is a special month for us, me and my daughter, Abigail. Those of you who know us know that I'm a very happy single mom of one girl, and she is turning 18 this year. She is turning this year, so I'm a mother of an adult now. I'm so happy, I'm feeling so excited, and September is a special month for both of us because we share our birthday. My daughter is born on 22nd of November, of September, and I am born on 29th of September. I don't know why I'm a bit emotional. Let me, as I'm doing this video, maybe that's why I keep mixing up the dates. I'll tell you why I feel emotional. So it has been a special month for us because we share a birthday. Our birthdays are 1 week apart, 7 days apart. So my daughter is born on 22nd September. I'm born on 29th September, and we thank God. Why I feel emotional today is because of something I'm going to share with you, and I need to, I needed to check on something to just make sure that we are good. Now we are good. Why I am a bit emotional this morning, and you know I love being happy, and I always say that I'm a happy foster mom and a happy single mom. I'm both a single mom and a foster mom. Those who have been following me for long know that I have got 3 girls that I rescued from the slum and that I foster. And if you scroll down, you'll see some videos about them. We are a big happy family. So together I'm a mother of 4, but biologically I am a mother of 1 girl who is turning 18 years old. Why am I feeling emotional this morning? Today being the 21st of September happens to be the eve of my daughter's birthday. So Abigail's birthday will be tomorrow, and she will be at school because she's in boarding school. But fortunately, because she's in Form 4, she's doing her final high school exam this year, KCSE. By God's grace and coincidentally, the school put the prayer day to be on her birthday. It was just a coincidence. So we shall be going to school tomorrow for prayer day. And one thing I thank God for is that because of the Ministry of Education guidelines, the schools are not allowed to have parents around school on that term and all that, and no activities in school. But me being the class rep of her class reps are allowed to go and join in the prayers. So what a blessing. I'll be able to give my daughter that big hug on her 18th birthday. Oh my God, it will be, it's only that I'm not able to record because it will be in school, but it will be a special hug. It will be a special time for us. My baby is turning 18. Oh my God, I didn't know this is how it feels when your baby is turning 18, but it will be a big day for us. Unfortunately, again, we are not allowed to take things to school for her. I desire and I plan if I can be able to buy her a laptop, because now that she's done with her KCSE, she will definitely be doing doing her college from next year. So I know If I gift her a laptop, it will go a long way, even assisting her with her schoolwork. As God provides, I'm closing my fingers and I'm trusting God for that. Being a single mom is not easy. I'm holding myself because I don't want to cry. I'm really holding myself. Being a single mom is not easy. Those who have been there can attest to it and they know. But me, I always say, I will not stay gloomy. I will not say sad. I always enjoy my motherhood. I count my blessings first. I say, first, I'm blessed to be called a mother. So to be called a single mother and for society to make me look like I'm less, or just the way the society is a bit mean about single moms, I don't give an ear to that. I just intentionally give a deaf ear to that, and I choose happiness. I choose to celebrate my motherhood, either as a single mother or a foster mother, or whichever way. I'm a mother. Even if I get married today, won't I still continue being a mother? The only thing that will change is my title, that I'm now married, I am somebody's wife, I'm Mrs. Somebody, but I'll still continue being a mother. So it's not good to be mean to single moms. Some of us never chose to be single moms, only situations pushed us to that. Some of us were really so passionate about having a family. We still are very passionate about one day settling down and having a beautiful family. But life happens, and when it happens, you can't kill yourself or overbeat yourself. So yes, I happened to be married one time. Yes, and I was happy because my desire, me, I'm wired to be a family person. I don't like being single, only that there's nothing we can do about it. I was so happy when I got married to this guy, and God blessed us with a baby. A beautiful, beautiful, intelligent, wise girl called Abigail. And we stayed together, but up until when she was in grade, what was it, in grade one? In grade one, the rain started beating us. Of course, it didn't start then, but it started some time back. But now this time it really got worse. I don't want to go into the details of that because despite all the stories I tell you, I hate telling the story of how now I became a single mom, because my family breakup is something that crushed me. I never thought, I never dreamed that one day my family can break up. So family breakup is painful, and that's why I think, I don't know, I don't like, maybe the only way I will heal is to have another family. But family breakups are very painful. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. I wouldn't wish it even on my worst enemy. So life happened and we broke up with the father. I'm doing fast forward because I don't love that story. We broke up with the father and we went our separate ways. But I remember when we broke up, me in my heart, there's one thing I know for sure. And there's one thing I keep telling even my fellow single moms, even all ladies, even you out there who is listening to me. If you're married, if you're not married, just know this one thing from me. Fathers are meant to be the priests in our homes, the husbands, and fathers are given the authority by God to bless our children. So I always admire the people who can do mature co-parenting. I always encourage people, if your partner is okay, if you can work it out with your partner, please consider co-parenting. Despite the fact that you are separate ways, despite the fact that you have divorced or separated, find a way of co-parenting for the sake of the child. And when we broke up with the father and we went our separate ways, that remained my mentality. This one day we went to church and the pastor really preached about how fathers are significant in the kids' life, how we as mothers, we love our kids, we really love on them, but the mandate and the authority to bless those kids is from the father. unfortunately, not all of us enjoy that, me being one of them. So that's why I say big ups to those who do mature co-parenting. Continue doing it. Those who are not doing it, if you're the one making things hard, please reconsider and allow co-parenting to take place. If it is for your good, it's for the good of the child, and you are also able to handle it, the two of you. And for us, we started off by trying to see whether it can work. And we agreed with the father of my child, anytime you need to see the child, I will not stop you. I will not stop you, but let's agree. I shall not bring the child to your house. You shall not come to my house. We shall look for somewhere neutral. We meet and then you see the child. I don't have intentions of separating you from your child. And that was my mind, my desire, and all that. And we kicked off very well, and we started that kind of a co-parenting. And he would call, tell me on this day I want to see my baby. We would meet, we'd go somewhere, and all that and all that. Unfortunately, both of us had not healed from the breakup. And one thing that happened, this man's family loved me so much. The mother loved me, the brothers loved me, everybody in the family loved me so much. So when we broke up, they didn't believe it. They didn't believe it. They were not happy with their brother that we broke up. And we kept being friends. We are in good terms, even the mother and everybody in the family. So the family did not support him in the fact that we have broken up. So he kept feeling it's like he's not coming to believe that we have broken up. Things are not working between us, but he's not taking the fact that we've broken up. So as much as we were both healing, his healing was, I don't know, a little bit complicated, because now his family was like on my side, if to say so. So we would meet, and the unfortunate thing that would happen every time we met, he would get the baby, we go maybe have lunch and all that. I would give them space. If they are just talking and playing with the baby on this side, I'm just seated somewhere waiting for him to have all the time with the baby. Then I can pick the baby in the evening and we go home. But now the unfortunate thing, the few minutes that we would be together, he was very verbally abusive, unfortunately. And those few minutes that we would be together, he would say things that would really break me, that would really hurt me. But I would take it. I would just take it. I would say, for the sake of my baby, I will take this. I don't want my baby to stop seeing the father. And next time he would call and would meet, again he would say verbal things, verbally abuse me, even verbally abuse me in front of my baby. And it used to be so humiliating. It was really, I don't like remembering those things. Anyway, it was bad. Now, one thing that I didn't know is that my baby was bottling it up. My baby was taking note of the abuses, of the words the dad is saying to me. But because she was little, she was still in, I think, in grade 1. She could do nothing. And how I came to know that she has been bottling it up, I didn't want to feel like this. Anyway, one day he called and he said he wants me to take the baby to him. And I took the baby to him. There's one constant thing he kept saying. When we left his house, I was so slim. I was so slim. because I was so stressed up. I was so worked up. You know, when family is about to break up, there's so many draining things that happen. So they had really eaten into my life, and I had grown so thin, so small. So when we broke up, just that piece, my body started coming back. And when we kept meeting with him, he kept saying one constant thing. And I didn't know that my baby is taking it into record. So he kept saying, I can see you are just growing fat, and my baby is not getting bigger. In Kiswahili, it used even to come out badly, because you say, naona wewe ni kunona, unanona tu, lakini mtoto wangu anoni. Ni matako tu unapata kubwa ya kuzungushia wanaume. And then I would just brush it off, because sasa that conversation, how do you hold it in front of a baby? But one thing I didn't know is that my baby was getting it. I thought she's so small and she's not getting it. I didn't know she's getting it, but she was getting it. And I would really want to plead with the parents out there. If you're two parents and you're breaking up, just break up, because it's the two of you. But don't break up the child. The kids notice. We might think they don't notice, but they notice. Just break up the two of you. It's your affairs. It's the two of you that are not able to handle it. But for the child, just let the child or the children in the family not see some things. So I just woke up feeling so emotional, because so one day I took my baby to see her father, and then we went to a hotel and we took lunch. And after taking lunch, after paying, the dad tipped the waiter, which is okay. We always tip the waiters, and it's okay. It's something good. So the change that the waiter brought, the father told the waiter, keep change. And he kept change. And she kept change. I didn't know my daughter is getting all this. To me, it wasn't a big deal, because anyway, we tipped the waiters anyway. So when we came from the hotel and we went down, now I'm explaining to you how our co-parenting unfortunately ended. Our co-parenting just ended like that. So when we came out of the hotel, we went downstairs and we went to the streets. My daughter saw these people who take people's weight on the streets. They have those machines, wanapima weight kwa streets. And my daughter, being, you can imagine, a grade 1 baby, she, in that excitement and being hyper, and she's excited. We are just from taking lunch together as a family. By the way, my daughter used to really love that time we would be together with the father. For her, it was a good time, and that's why I would take anything for her to continue enjoying that moment, because I would see it's a moment that she would really enjoy. And so when she saw this guy with the weighing machine on the street, she was like, daddy, 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 now I've become a big girl. Let them weigh my weight and you'll see I'm a big girl. Kumbe, you see, that time when the father has been abusing me, telling me you are just growing fat and my baby is not growing, my baby was taking it, because every time would come home and she would ask me, Mommy, I'm not big. Daddy said I'm not big. Mommy, I'm not big. And I'll tell her, no, you are big. You are a big girl. You are a big girl. Because I know it's not that she was growing thin, or she was thin, or she was small, but he was just maliciously making that statement. Of course, me and my daughter, we were both doing well health-wise, but he was just doing it maliciously. hata kuniambia ati sasa umeanza kumea matako kubwa ya kuzungushia wanaume huku. It's just a malicious statement, you know. So my daughter would always, when every time we come, she would ask me, Mami, sijakuwa mkubwa, and I would tell her, Mami, you're big, you're a big girl. So this day, she wanted to prove to her dad, without even me knowing, that I'm big, Daddy, I'm big. Nipimisha weight tuone mi ni big girl. And so she wanted the dad to pay that guy so that she can take her weight, and then she can excitedly tell the dad, yes, Daddy, I'm a big girl. I don't know what came over him. And that is how our co-parenting ended. That man shouted at the baby on the street, and the baby is just asking for him to pay Pima weights. The weighing guy, they charge 20 bob. Those who know, I don't know whether nowadays they have added, but those days they used to charge 20 shillings. 20 shillings, 20 Kenya shillings is something very small. But the guy, instead of paying the 20 shillings, he just busted, he just shouted, he just, I don't know, he became, I can't even explain how, because me, I was like, aya, si tumetoka tu kukula vizuri, why are you blowing up? Why are you blowing up? Because he literally like blew up and is shouting at the baby. Now the baby felt humiliated. I also felt humiliated. We are on the street. Now people are passing and looking at us. Who is this shouting at the mother and the kid? The baby now, yani her self-esteem just came down like, she started crying, hiding at my back, holding my dress. She's crying. I remember I felt so bad. I can't talk back to him. I can't scream back to him. We are on the street. I'm trying to tone it down so that people will stop. It was a drama anyway. It was a drama. I don't know how to answer it back. So I just held my baby's hand and off we went. We didn't even say goodbye that day. Off we went, and that day I was not driving. So we were using public means. We went and got a bus and sat down, and we now started our journey coming back home. When we came home, in the bus, my daughter is just crying. She's crying, and because I don't want the drama, you know, it's a public bus, I don't want the drama. So I'm holding her here and I'm telling her, Mommy is okay. Mommy, don't cry. It's okay. So I tried to soothe her. I tried to calm her down until she calmed down, but you could feel her breathing, you know, but I just kept telling her it's okay. We reached home. When we reached home, she went to the room. Sundays are usually my days with the kids, and as we all know, Sundays are our house manager's days off. So I would take over the day, be with the child, cook, do all that. So she went to the bedroom and I went to the kitchen because we arrived a bit late in the evening, and tomorrow is Monday. So I went straight to the kitchen to cook. We take dinner so that she can also sleep early for tomorrow's school. I cooked and the food is almost ready. Remember, I'm also cooking as I'm rewinding. I'm also emotional, so I'm not even remembering I've not checked on her. So when the food was almost ready, I went to the bedroom to check on her, and I found the baby still crying. This time she's crying with the duvet covering her entire body, even the head. She's inside the duvet sobbing, and I'm like, I just opened the duvet and I grabbed her. I'm like, Mommy, we talked. Why are you crying? Mommy, why are you crying? And she was like, Mommy, Mommy, Mommy. And she called me so many mummies before she could be able to talk. And I told her, it's okay, tell me. What do you want to tell me? And then she told me, Mommy, you see, when we went to that hotel, see, Daddy gave she didn't know the waiter is called a waiter, so she said the person who served us food gave her some money. I told her, yeah, that is called tipping off. Sometimes you give, when they serve you very well, you give them something, and the waiter was so good, that's why Daddy gave her some money. She served us well. And then I didn't know where she's heading to. And then she's like, but mommy, why did daddy give her money and me, I told him to pay for me. I weigh my weight, and he pay my weight, and he refused. Then I'm like, oh my God, that's where she's coming from. I didn't know how to explain it. And because I didn't know why he reacted the way he reacted when the baby requested for 20 shillings to weigh her weight, I couldn't even know how to explain why he did it. So I chose my battles, and I chose to calm my baby down. And I kept promising my baby, you are big. You are so big. You are a big girl. I will even take you to weigh your weight. You will see you are a big girl. She said, no, but I wanted daddy to see that I am a big girl, because he always says, me, I'm small. You are big, you're getting big, and me, I'm small. So I wanted daddy to see I'm also big. Hey, you know girls with their daddies. So even me, if I tell her she's big and daddy said she's small, you know girls with the daddies. It was so tough, because she wanted to hear she's big. Yes, she has been hearing it from me, but hearing it from the dad would have really made her day, would have really meant so much to her. I know those parents who have got daughters and their daddies, you know what I mean. Like, his statement would really be so heavy and so powerful and would mean a lot to her. So that was that. We talked. I tried to calm her down so that she can take dinner and be able to sleep, because tomorrow was a school day. And after she took dinner, she told me one thing. Mommy, me, if daddy tells you to take me to him again, don't take me. And I was like, what? She said, yeah, me, don't take me to daddy again. I thought it's because she's annoyed, and I thought, let me give her some time. And on a later date, we picked up the conversation again, and I'm like, no, mom, you know, when daddy says he wants to see you, he also has a right to see you, because he's your daddy. And if he calls and he says that he wants to see you, we'll take you for him to see you. Then she was like, mommy, don't take me to daddy again. And imagine, that was that. Me, I said, I've played my part, because I said I don't want to separate daddy and daughter. And I would take a lot of verbal abuses anytime we would meet with him, for the sake of my daughter to be with the dad. Sometimes I would come home when my daughter goes to sleep. I start rewinding all the things I've been told, all the hurting things I've been told. I cry myself off to sleep. But I say, anyway, I'll still do it next time for the sake of my baby. That is how their co-parenting ended. And she was in grade 1. And we lost touch up until she was in class 7. When she was in class 7, he sneaked into their school, and he went to see her. And he went with the organization's car. He works with an organization, this red plate organization. So he went with a big car with a red plate. Of course, you know, red plate are from the diplomatic circles and all that. So that's where he works. I won't mention the organization. He went with a big car, and he talked to the teacher, and he told the teacher to call my daughter so that they can meet. And the teacher was kind enough to call my daughter, and she came and she met the dad. So it has been so many years they have been apart, since grade 1 to grade 7. Those are so many years. Now she's a big girl, a teenage girl, a fully grown up, well-developed teenage girl. He came, and I always say that maybe that time he would have salvaged something, but he even made it worse. He came in a big red plate car, carrying soda, and some fries. Mark you, not even fries from places like KFC or those nice places where they pack even nicely for you. He just dropped by. You see these roadside fries, the we call them chips mwitu. He just stopped by somewhere, got some roadside fries that are wrapped even using a newspaper, and he brought those to my baby in school. My baby took them, and then they talked, and then when they were just about, and then he told my baby, he showed my baby photos on his phone, and he was telling my baby, now this is your other mother. The guy got married, so this is your other mother. And then he married a single mom, so there's another a single mom of, I think, 2. So it was showing, was it 1 and then they got 1 or something? I didn't even get it well, but the lady was married, a single mom. So he is now scrolling the photos and showing my daughter, this is your other mom, this is your big sister that came with the mother, this is your other small sister, da 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 da, and all that and all that. And they finished, and then after finishing talking, he gave his daughter 50 shillings, 50 bob, Kenya shillings, 50 bob. For those who are watching in countries where we don't have, I can't even quantify 50 bob because it's less than $1. My daughter went to school, and in the evening I came from work. I met her at home, and immediately she hugged me from work. Again she started crying, and I'm like, Abi ni nini? Kwa nini unalia? And then she was like, Mom, imagine daddy came to school. Okay, you met. How did it go? For me, I'm like, I will never advocate for anybody to stop the kids from seeing the father. So I was like eager to hear, has he salvaged? Have they now reconnected, and are they able to relate again as father and daughter? So what was it? And she was like, and she started crying. And then she was like, Mommy, imagine daddy gave me 50 bob. Mommy, imagine daddy bought me the roadside fries. Mommy, imagine. I'm not saying the roadside fries are bad, please. And I'm not demeaning them. I don't know how to say it without looking like I'm not, because we also took them at some point, but there's some way, I don't know how to put it, but the roadside fries are not bad. I don't know how you will interpret this, but this is a father who has been away from his child for years, and he's blessed, he's well off, he's driving a red plate. I know you will agree with me. We used to take roadside fries because that's what we could afford by then. When God raises you and blesses you, I don't know. But anyway, so my daughter was like, Daddy has given me 50 shillings. Daddy has brought me roadside fries. And she was really so bitter. And one question my daughter asked was like, I was eager. I thought she would be so happy to see the dad. And then one question she asked me was like, Mom, Daddy didn't even know that I'm now a big girl. I'm using sanitary towels. Mommy, can even 50 bob buy me sanitary towels for 1 month? And I'm like, I wish this guy, I wish he came in a not even, me, I am not materialistic, I'm not after money, but I wish he even never carried anything. I wish he just brought his love to the girl. Just embrace the girl, love her, and all that. Because teenagers love their father's love so much. Now he has messed up again. And then my daughter goes like, and Mommy, he showed me photos on his phone that he told me there is another mother of mine. Now this is your other mother. He has another woman, and that my other mother came with a big girl, bigger than me. So I was told that is my bigger sister, and there was another small one. I was told this is your smaller sister. And my daughter was like, so mommy, I'm not daddy's firstborn. I told her why. Because he said there's another big girl who came with their mother and now is our firstborn. Well, me, I'm the kind, I don't like discussing the father with the kids, especially on a negative light. And I always encourage parents, mother, don't discuss father in the negative light with your kids. Father, don't discuss their mother with your kids in the negative light. Just try to find a way out of it. But don't discuss the other partner in the negative light with your kids. So that's what I advocate for. That's what I stand for. So I just found a way of getting away from that and just calming her down. And that's it. So I'm telling you this to let you see that co-parenting is good, but we tried and it never worked. That passed. Next year she was in class 8, and one day he passed by the school, and he dropped her a success card for wishing her good luck in the forthcoming exam. And then teachers would pick all those cards and call out the names. So when they went to class, they found the teacher had kept them on top of the table. And then they were just big size cards, and then there was a small card there. And then now, you know, kids are kids. They started saying, indogo ni ya nani, the small one belongs to who? Not mine, not mine, not mine. So when the teacher came and they started calling out the name and giving out, unfortunately, the small card was my daughter's. She took it, very embarrassed. Kids are laughing. She hid it. And then she came in the evening again crying. And she was like, Mommy, Daddy came. And he dropped the cards. Imagine mine was the smallest in class. Me, don't know how now to do this. I just told her, don't worry. Me, I'll organize you get a good one, and I'll make sure that it is called for you in front of the class, and the class will see it's a big one. You know, those things are small, but they mean so much to our kids. I told her, the teacher will call out your name and you'll receive a big card. And I made sure that happened. Again, instead of him using that opportunity to bring the girl close to him. Me now, I don't know how to explain this. And if you have broken up and you're still bitter with your partner, don't take it to the child. Don't. Anyway, that was that. And another incident. I'm trying to say this so that people who are into co-parenting can hear my story and can do it right. Don't use your bitterness with your other partner on your child. Don't try to get even through your child. Because his big mistake is that he was trying to get even. He was trying to hurt me through the child. He knew if the kids come and my child come and reports this to me, I'll be hurt. Of course, I was being hurt because I know he's blessed. He's got a good job. He's driving a red plate big car. So I'll be hurt. It's not that he can't afford. If he can't afford, we all understand. If he can't afford and all he has is a hug for the child, that's well and good. So he wanted to hurt me through the child. But then it went against him because it made the child not feel so good about him. Another day, he goes to school, and he says he's come to pay the school fees. And then he's even being handled by the deputy of the school. And when he pulled out his wallet to pay, let me tell you what he paid. 1,000 Kenya shillings. 1,000 bob. And the deputy head teacher was like, Baba Abigail, you drove all the way, this big car, red plate car, to come and pay 1,000 shillings. And he arrogantly said, yes. Can I get a receipt? The teacher took the 1K, did the receipt, and the child was sent to bring the receipt to me so that I can see 1,000 bob has been paid to school by the father. And I was like, why want to hurt me but through the child? Anyway, I don't want to narrate all the incidences, but the final one is one day they bumped into each other as my daughter was coming from school, and he was using the same route. They bumped into each other. He stopped, and when they went to greet, he greeted my daughter like with the edge of the fingers, like, you know, the way you can stretch your hand and greet with the tip of the fingers. And then they talked, and then they left, and I think that's the last time even they met. My daughter came home and she was like, Mom, si dadi ya mtu akipatana na dota yake anafaa kumhug. Nikamwambia me didn't know they had met. I told her si anaweza mhug, ni mtoto wake. Then she goes tearly again, and then she's like, Mommy, I met Dad, and instead of hugging me, he greeted me with the tip of his fingers like this. Kumbe that one again, it hurt her. Anyway, that is how our co-parenting never happened. I keep wishing it happened because kids need both parents, the mother and the father. Kama mmekosana, it's the two of you, not the kids. I always advocate, if possible, you've broken up, but if possible, please work out a mature co-parenting. Even if this one marries or gets married, this one marries and gets married, you still the parents of this child. Figure out a way of how to co-parent. I don't care that he married. It's good he moved on. Me, I'm not bothered about it. I've never been bothered about it. I have never been interested to know he married, because it is his life. He also deserves to move on, and he moved on. But I wish he did something to salvage his relationship with his daughter, especially now these times he came back and he found her big, a teenage girl. They could talk. They could talk, and he could have salvaged his fatherhood to him. Unfortunately, it went like that. Why I feel emotional is that tomorrow my daughter will be celebrating her 18th birthday. It has been years they have not seen one another. Not that he's blocked to see his daughter, not that anybody stops him from seeing his daughter, but he just never remembers about his daughter. When his daughter was joining Form 1, he was never even bothered to look for her. I've never blocked him on my phone at now that he can't reach me. He's never called or text. He didn't call or text to ask which high school has she been called to join. How is she joining high school? That was not his concern. I worked through. My daughter joined Form 1. Now she's clearing her Form 4. No word from him. He's not bothered to know whether his girl went to school or he didn't go to high school. And now this girl is turning 18 years. I felt it. I felt sad. Not that I need his financial support, but if asked, I would have needed his fatherly love to play part in this child's life. Financially, God has enabled me and blessed me, and that's why the girl has gone through to school up to now, and she's now doing her Form 4. But I can only give a mother's love to her. I cannot give the father's love to her. How I wish he stepped up to give the father's love, even if he won't pay the school, even if he won't do anything else for her. So if you're there, you've broken up with your partner, the family has broken up, the relationship has ended, you've impregnated somebody and things are not working, the two of you, it's not a must things to work out for the two of you. But I feel it's good for you to take care of the results of the love you once shared. Take care of that child that was once called yours, and God will always bless you. I love you, and happy birthday to you, my angel, my beautiful angel Abigail. Happy 18th birthday to you. I love you. Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you to the moon and back. You are the one who has played a big part in enabling me to be the foster mother to the 3 girls we rescued from the slums, because you love them so much. I always say you love them more than I love them. You have embraced them as your sisters, your stepsisters, your foster sisters. You love them so much. You encouraged me to keep loving them and to keep having them in our family. And so, Abigail, as I'm recording this video, I want to know that you are the heroine here. I love you. You are the champion. You're the big deal here. You're the lady of the day. Congratulations on your 18th birthday. Now you become a big girl. Mommy's girl is 18 years. I can't wait to take you to go and process your ID, your national ID, so that now you can be able to do things on your own. You can take your Jabo Junior bank account. I can give it to you now because you'll be 18 years. I can go and change it to belong to you. The SIM card, the phone SIM card that I registered in my ID, I can let you now register it in your ID. You can now process things on your own, and I'm here to love you. I'm here to support you, my baby. Even if you've turned an adult, it's only years that have made you an adult, but you still remain my baby. You still remain my cutest baby. I love your smile. You've got the cutest smile. I love you, my sweet baby girl. Thank you for being so kind to our foster daughters. And thank you for giving them that beautiful environment at home. You make them feel loved, and you make them feel they have a big sister in you. I love you, sweet baby girl, and happiest 18th birthday. Welcome to adulthood. 18 years looks good on you, and I'm here to mentor you, to love you, and to hold your hand in this journey. I give you back to God. I dedicate you once again back to God. As you step into your adulthood, may you love God more, may you serve God more, may you live for God more. I give you to God. May God hold your hand, lead your way, give you success, make you become a great influential woman in our country and beyond, in globally. May you grow big, may you grow might, may you be successful. I bless you as your mother in the name of God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. Forever live for God, and you will enjoy your life. I love you, my sweet baby. I can't tell you enough happy birthdays. Happy 18th birthday. Happiest 18th birthday, my baby. I love you. I love you, and I know I love you today. I woke up thinking about you because tomorrow is your birthday. I'm coming to school tomorrow for your prayer day, and I will give you a big hug. But I have you in my mind. I love you so much. Happiest 18th birthday and many more returns. I bless you with long life. May God give you long life. May you live to be 140 years plus. 140 years plus, so that you will even grow toothless and healthy and strong, and you'll be that shosho, that grandmother who is serving God. God bless you. I love you. I love you. We miss you. And as you're sitting for your final KCSE exam, I wish you all the best. We are praying for you. May God give you a grade that will make you what He purposed you to be here on this earth. God knows the grade that will make you be who He wants you to be. That is the grade I pray for you to get. I wish you success in your exam. You can face this. Remember, you told me, Mommy, we all know too much in our minds. And when we sit in the exam room, our subconscious mind gets triggered and we start flowing, answers will start flowing, and we write them. So may God give you favor. May God prosper you. May God give you easy time in that exam room. May correct answers flow in your mind. And I wish you beautiful, beautiful, beautiful success. May the grade you'll get in this exam beautify your life. May it align with God's purpose for you. I love you, my sweet baby girl. I can't wait to have you home after Form 4. We shall be going. I'll not be riding alone in the car. I'll be going with you, and you'll not be telling me, Mommy, I want to go home and read. We'll be going with you. I can't wait to have somebody to ride in the car with, to spend more time with you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Happiest birthday, happiest 18th birthday, and many more returns. 140 years. That's what I pray for you. Long life, happy, healthy, peaceful, prosperous, good life. That's what I pray for you, my baby girl. I love you. See you tomorrow as I come to pick you in school. Not to pick you. Oh my God. See my mind. I'm just thinking of coming to pick you as I come for prayer day tomorrow in school. I love you.